I've never expected to see the sun looking like this. Where on earth? Oh my gosh, well, there goes. My cell phone has disappeared on me. How could that be? I just had it. I just had my cell phone. Hold on, y'all. Look at this sun. I'll be right back. I tried to find my cell phone. I just had it in my hand. That is weird. Okay, I think I got it. All right. I got it, y'all. I got it. Now, I never expected to see the sun looking like this. Oh, I gotta put a pillow back here because of my back. Oh, yeah. This is the sun. And when I was recording this, I wanted to capture all the UFOs that were flying around. And there was a lot of UFOs flying around. I've slowed this video down. But I want you to look at those squares because this is weird. I've done some filtering before of my videos, but no, I haven't seen the sun looking like this before ever. And it's not something I would expect to see the sun looking like at all. At all. I would have expected to see something different inside the sun, but nothing like this. Let me hop over here. I gotta skip this. And when you watch this video, even though you may say, well, this video's been going for 6 minutes or 8 minutes and there's no comments, well, that's become a norm. It has become a norm on this channel for some strange, odd reason. I want you to see the sun right here. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this one filter off because I know which one it is. I'm going to show you. Here's what it would normally look like. And I've only got it not even a percent. This is what the sun normally looks like. But I'm using this Luma Max Smooth. And I'm just barely, it's a 0.0053. And that's what the sun looks like in the center. Excuse me. Watch this. It's wild. It's truly wild. I want to play this. You can see the UFOs. They're literally flying around. Look at them. And then up there at the top is the reflection. Why? Are those lines coming on there like that? It's weird. I mean, you can see all these UFOs. Oh, I better get out of the way. Let me get myself out of the way because I forgot. There's some big UFOs that fly through here. I think I'll be safe up here. See, look at that. Unless we have some kind of simulation going on in the sky. Truly, I wouldn't expect to see the sun looking like this. When I only wanted to capture these UFOs flying around, which they are. Whoa, wow, did you see that? Let's go back and look at that thing. That thing, whatever it is, came swooping in. I might need to slow this down a tad bit more. Let me see if I can slow it down a tad bit more because let me see this. It's going a little bit too fast, and I don't think that we can see all of these UFOs that are flying. Unless I slow it down, maybe we can capture. Yes, okay, we can get it now going. Let's look at. They're going slow. Hey there, Mr. Code. Hey, Jay Ferris. It's a large earthquake in the Caribbean, a tsunami. Wow. What do I think about this sun? Hey there, Stacy, Miss Constitutional. I'm not sure why that's showing up like that. Now, I do know that one of NASA's products, I think it's the SDO304 shows these cubes all around it. They do. But they're massive. See that thing that just went through the sun? That's some kind of a UFO. Let's look at that. It's got a really strange shape to it. Well, I'm not going to look at it. Let me shrink it back down, y'all. This is like, it's kind of wild. I don't know if y'all can see the squares. Can you see them? Even though it's bright, it is weird. Let me, oh, I want to do the whole screen and nothing but the screen, so help you God. All right, let me push the button and quit playing around. Unless this is like some kind of simulation or something with some kind of laser. Look at those. And then you can clearly see the UFOs that are flying around in the sky, and or life forms. Oh, that looks like a some kind of winged insect that flew right there. Yeah, if you're just tuning in. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Lampwick. I wonder if that is the Chinese artificial sun. I don't know. Did you see that thing that just went into the sun? Oopsie. Wonder what that was. Wish I could get it. I'll leave it alone. I won't touch it. Oh my gosh. And my camera's on a tripod, so it's steady. But why these squares like that? No, this was not today. We had white skies all day long, it seems like. I think so. It was like white skies and stuff. Now, see that thing that flew into the sun just then? I don't even know what that thing was. It didn't exit the sun either. Do you think we need to make it bigger so you can see it? I'm thinking that there is some kind of lasers or something. It doesn't seem real. It's like something's artificial up there in the sky. Truly. Because some of these zigzaggies that we've seen, I've seen them coming from, it's the same angle. Okay, what we're seeing is the same angle. It's like this. All the stars in the sky, you see my hand like this? All the stars in the sky, they have this angle going to them. The moon also has this angle like that, like going like that. And the way that these squares are aligned inside that sun, it's at the exact same angle as the stars and the moon. Exact same angle. It's really strange. Some kind of frequency. It could be. But to see it like that, sure, the sun is really hot, but it can't be. Certainly, it can't be a simulation. Okay, that sun cannot be a simulation like in the Matrix, because we've got heat coming from it. So there has to actually be an object up there in the sky that is, when it shines, we're feeling the heat from it. So it's not all a simulation in the sky. But that looks really weird. Unless there's something else going on with it. Yeah. If you're just tuning in, welcome. I'm just wondering what is going on with it. Now see, look, I'm at a different angle, but those patterns changed also. See, why are they squares? Because the orbs and the UFO or whatever it is flying around in the sky, they're not squares, but that sun is squares. Well, this sun right here, when the camera takes a picture, it looks like the imperial logo of the Galactic Federation because it has those things. That's me moving the camera. And what you see is the reflection that when you take a picture, you know that little blue dot? I put it to where it was right there in the center of that sun. See, look at those massive UFOs flying around, but then look at, I'm zooming up and we can see it even more. Look at that. And it's changing its patterns. Okay, so truly, what if it is like some kind of frequency that is being beamed to Earth? That does make sense because they're in different parts at times. It's a shifting frequency. What was that? Did you see that? What was the 33 seconds? Let me see that. I wonder what that thing was. You know what I should be doing? I'm going to do something. I am going to record this because we might see something and I might want to go back and look at it. And I can if I record it. It's like this so we can see it. Okay, I've got it recording. Let me come back over here because this is kind of wild. Hey there, Naomi. Yeah. It really could be a whole lot of different frequencies all at once. A pattern of them to bring about some kind of effect. I'm waiting for that thing to see. I'm just bringing the camera completely centered. That thing is getting ready to fly across the sky in around probably 8 or 9 seconds. It's bad energy. You think it's beaming down bad energy? It's sending out signals that, well, that thing was really fast, but that was at 30 seconds. I'm just going to do like this because I want to catch that one thing flying across the sky. You can see the orbs that are flying. Look at that. You think it's trying to program people? The frequencies that are coming from the sun? Okay, I'm waiting for that thing to fly across. It's going to be flying across soon. Because whatever it was big. I'm going really slow. You may hear clicking. There are lots of things flying around up there. I got this going really slow. But yet, even with as slow as it is, it's hard to see. Ooh. Okay, oopsie. Hold on. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to take this Luma filter off of here. So hold on. We're going to see what this is. Let me do this Luma key. Just move it back. Wow. What do you think that is? That's not an insect at all. Hey there, Applebrooks, honey. It's plasma. Let me see if I can put a filter. Let's see if I can make this chrome key. Yes, it's beautiful plasma. Oh, I want to take a picture of it. I do. Let me do it. That looks really beautiful. I'm going to put that Luma key back on just a tad bit. Oh, that's way too much. Let me see that. Oh, no, it's like 53. Get back over there, Gina. Even if I just, I'm going to do the sun is like, I got a Luma smooth on it. Okay, I'm going to push it. So that was plasma. We can continue. I just wanted to see it. So this sun, even though it's up in the sky, it's not just sitting there just showing one big bright light. You think it's delivering light codes? It could. It could be delivering light codes to us and stuff. It's the sun, but I got one slight filter on it, and it's got some kind of codes. Look at the bands. There could be some kind of light language frequencies and stuff on it. But it's slowed way down. This video right here is originally like 15 minutes long, but I've slowed it down just to see these UFOs and plasma that are flying around, but I never expected that sun to even have this coming from it, which is so strange. Isn't that strange? Okay, Miss Constitutional. This is the sun. Okay, I've got my camera. It's my Nikon P900 on a tripod. There's no way that it's like just a total simulation in the sky, because we know that sun, it is hot. There is a physical object up there in that sky. And I wonder, let's just say, I wonder if a person, when they take radiation treatments, is it a solid beam, a solid signal, and no pulsating like that? You know what I mean? Because, you know, like if you lay in the MRI thing, you hear because it's scanning, doing something to your body, taking pictures. So I just wonder. Oh, there have been blinking lights all over the world. I wonder if it's trying to program. Like a series of flashing lights and stuff like that. They can do something to people. See how I move it? The camera. I wanted to try to shelter some of the light from I wanted to look at that red in the sun. That's why I did it, because there's a red object next to the sun too. Yeah. Oh. So there was a yellow up there, there's a purple up there, a red up there. Oh, my nose is wanting to sneeze. My left side of my nose, all of a sudden. And you know, it could be that because it's being filmed, that's just residual. But no, with those lines right there, that doesn't appear normal. Oh my gosh, it's called a cricket ball. What's a cricket ball? constitutional. I don't know what a cricket, I don't know what we were talking about. So they see that's a strange color, but that's coming from the sun too. That's reflecting what the sun looks like right there. You see those four orbs clustered together like chain links? Orbs and spirits, yeah. Orbs and spirits. Oopsie. I keep hitting this. Got it right here in my face. And I read Carly's comment today when her husband had passed. She saw all these beautiful, beautiful orbs all in the house where he was at, the room. And after he had been gone a while, her dog just was sitting looking at the foot of the bed, and she saw a great big orb. She captured it on her camera, just sitting at the bottom of the bed. So these orbs are living too. Yeah, spirits. Well, there's a lot of spirits out there flying around, for certain, a ton of them. It never took you long to spot the orbs. Yeah. See, all of these are flying in the sky. Some of them are big and some of them are small. That is massive. And some are solid and some are semi-solid. Wow. Just think we can't really see these with our naked eye. You know what else I'm seeing up there? I wonder. Oh, I know what I'm seeing. It's small cylinders. There's small cylinders flying around up there. I'm going to go up here to this one. I'm going to see if I can go all the way up here and make this one up here at the top bigger. Oh, it's a ship. It's some kind of a ship. A cylinder ship or something, or a pod flying around in the air up there. You see, they were like little white lines. See, there's a zigzag. There's two orbs. See that thing right there? That is some kind of a ship or some type of a cylindrical. It's a flying apparatus up there in the sky. And there's lots of these flying around, but if you can't get close enough, you're not going to see them. But it's not an orb, so it's not spiritual. That's a physical object up there. But these orbs look like they're interdimensional, so they are up there in the sky flying too. I'm going to shrink this back down because this is the only way I know how to make them bigger. With that orb like that. Let me do this. Too bad I just can't like take my mouse. Oh, I made it move. I think I made it move. No, I didn't make it move. We got to move it. You got to get your body in motion. The body in motion stays in motion. Now, let me do this. Let me like make it the normal size. Okay, that's what's seen coming from the ground. Okay, that looks like the cylinders that are coming from the sky into the ground at the observatories in Hawaii. They goes down into shafts in the ground. That's what they look like. So they flying around all day long in the skies, all around the United States and the world, going in and out of the sun. That's what I would say. There's so many of them, and you can't see them unless you got this on a great big screen. You're not going to be able to see any, but there are a lot of them flying around. Tons of them. Wow. But what are they doing? Doing that flying around. Okay, let's just suppose that this is their Earth too. This is their Earth. And they get around by flying around in the sky. And what if they're teeny, 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 tiny life forms? Well, I don't think they are. They've got to be, I don't know what they are. I didn't see all those little ones like that that were that size on here before. Of course, I've never really examined this slow. Whenever you see like a black speck going across, it must be one solid object. Well, I don't think that's right. You see what happened? Did you see what they did? They took control of my computer. It disappeared on me. Oh my gosh. There's my media source. They blacked it out. Well, that's just too bad. I didn't black it out because I couldn't find it. We were looking at these flying around in slow mode and slow speed. They're all over the sky. Ah, I see them. They're going down into the ground too. Oh, let's get this one at the top. There's something up here at the top. Yeah, we got to see what this one looks like. Watch this. It's a cylinder just like in Hawaii. That's exactly what it is. Look at it. They are flying all around our skies. Look at that cylinder right there. I'm making it big. That is just like the one in Hawaii. That's not a cloud. That's not a bug. That is a cylinder. They flying around, and are they going down into the ground? Can you see that? Yep. Are these the cigar-shaped ships of the reptilians? Wow. Yeah. They're all over the sky. Let's see if there's any more on here. Okay, see these ones over here? These ones right here are more faint because they're further away from here. But the other, so they're coming down all over the place. But yet that one that's up here, see that one's right there. That was closer to me as I was filming. These are solid objects in the sky, is what they are. Look, do you see the other one go straight down? We can probably just sit here. It's like going fishing in the sky, looking for things flying around. Just sit here and wait for them. They're bound to cross our path. See, they're already crossing our path. See, there's another one right there. But that one was really solid. So even though we may have, I don't think the theory of the matrix. Look, oh, you see these? These were coming out of the sun. Right there. What they look like, their shape is like dominoes. You know how you can stand up dominoes straight up like that? Well, that's what these are, and that's what was coming out of the sun. They are like cube-like things, but they can line themselves up like that. That's what I documented coming in back in 2018, 2019, 2020. On a lot of my photos, those showed up, and I did not know what to think about them. I thought, I can't show these things right here because they did show up, and they were assembled like that. Whatever these things are, they're all over the place. They're coming in and out of the sun. See that one come straight down? It just flew right down. We just got to wait for it. We're in the sky. I'm going to make it small again, y'all, because we can see a whole lot more. Look at these. A whole lot more. See that right there? If they're up in the sky, they're going down in the ground, but where are they going? Hey, Would it be too far-fetched to think that as these come down from the sky, there could be a portal on this earth that literally like opens up and they go inside it and then they go inside the earth somewhere, some kind of like a portal like that? Because there could be. I mean, I've not heard of it. I've heard like a wormhole that opens up, and like a wormhole in the sky. You know, they can, if you see Star Trek, they wait for the wormhole to open or a portal and then they go straight through it. I'm wondering if we've got something like that going into the earth, portals, because these things are, this is a constant day. Oh, look at the one up here at the top coming down. Oh, we got to look at this one. Look at it. It looks like some kind of ship. We're going to get it. Come on, y'all. We can do it. This is like a double-decker coming down together. Look at this one. I'm trying to make it come down. Look at that. They got two of them side by side. They're stuck together. Can you see them? Coming down out of the sky. Straight down. They're going straight down somewhere in the ground. Look at that. I stood on my porch with my tripod and filmed the sky with my Nikon P900. Look at them. Yep, there's millions. There are millions of them. I don't know what's happening to this thing. There's millions of them. But what are they? You think they belong to another species here on Earth? They could. They really could. Or inside the Earth. I know there's some real top secret programs above top secret. And I'm pretty sure the Men in Black, how they made it try to look like a comedy and stuff, I'm pretty sure there's probably a whole lot of truth to the Men in Black. Yeah. Let me just push it. So they're constantly coming down. Look at them. You may not be able to see them, but they are literally, there's one here, and they're going straight into the ground. You can't see them, but let me show you. Look at them. They both came down at the same time. They both finished their mission at the same time. You see them up there? Wow. This is really strange. This is during the daytime. I'm going to take a picture of it. I am. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. The cylinder pods. I wonder how big they really are. Well, if I had to guess, they're probably smaller than a car. They probably are smaller than a car that we drive. This is wild. Oh, did you see that one? That was a big one that was coming down. Very big. Oh my gosh, there's even bigger ones. Those are big. Oh, I gotta go slow. If you see black on them, see if you see any black, they're going into the ground. So not only do we got orbs, we've got cylinders coming down from the sky. But look at that massive orb. Could be a plasma ship. Well, that plasma ship is 100 to 1,000 times bigger than these cylinders that are coming down. Oh. Wow. This is so wild. There's some cubes coming down too. Man, that is so fascinating. It is absolutely fascinating looking at these flying all around. So if these have any bit of a black in it, I believe that they are non-organic. I believe that they are a solid object in the sky because the orbs don't have any black in them. So they're not man-made. They're naturally occurring, but these other things, see, look at that. These other things that we're seeing in the sky, they are man-made or other worldly made. There could even be some flying saucers flying around up here. See, the good thing like this, with this going slow like this, you can go to YouTube and you can slow it down to 0.25 and you can see a whole lot of stuff. If you had a big screen TV, you can see a ton of things. Do you think that they're battling up here in the sky? I mean, they could be. Because there's plenty of orbs. And there's plenty of those ships, cylinders flying around too. Oh, I'm moving toward the sun. I'm moving back toward the sun. I can see. Maybe I am. I don't know what. Look at this thing coming up from the ground. I don't know what that was. I'm going to make myself really small and look at these. Since they are all over, yeah, the planes are falling out. Just think, if there was one of these cylinder pods that flew by, you know, if we can catch them on the camera, you know the pilots are bound to see them. They're bound to see them, the cylinder pods in the sky. Because they're not invisible because clearly the camera was able to pick it up. You think they got an agreement with them? And these pilots, some of these pilots that have been interviewed, they're still saying the earth is flat. Wow, look how big that one was. I believe they're battling up there, is what I believe. What a mammoth. Wow. Let's just call that a great big plasma ship because that thing is massive, is what it is. A clear blue day. It was 2017. Wow. This could put you to sleep. You could watch it all night and just fall asleep. If I quit touching the thing. And I've got the camera pointed away from the sun. I wanted to get it as close to the sun as I could so that I could, wow, catch some of the light. So it could illuminate these flying around. Wow, that thing must have been massive. Yeah. Oh, the pilots probably had to swear an oath of secrecy. They can't tell nobody nothing. And remember the tether incident? Here comes the sun. See, now here's the signals coming from the sun. I turned my camera toward it a little bit and you can see the signals that it had. I think I zoomed out more so I could see if I could see them more coming flying around. I think that's what I did. Because there are, it looks like an army of them. Thousands of them. Thousands of both kinds. Flying around up there. We could be here, oh wow, we could be here all night long, you all. If I was to let this video play at this speed, it would be, we're already 40 minutes in to this video. It would be 3 hours. Gina, honey, you gonna stay on here? No, I can't do that to you. Stay on here for 3 hours like that? No way. And now I'm gonna see where they go closer to the sun. Oh, this was a good, ooh, look at them. You can see, oh, that was a good angle where I was at right there. If I could catch some more coming down. It's a really good angle. So many of them. A 7.6 earthquake. The activity is really heating up. I wonder if they're going to downsize the earthquake. Wow. You think the bigger the orb, the more power it has? Well, if you have a great big ship, it's going to be more powerful than a small ship. If you have a great big boat, well, it won't necessarily go faster than a small boat. Wow, look at that. Hey, it was a 8.0. Wow, we got 8.0 earthquake. I'm going to drag this a little because I don't want it to take too long. Because I think we've seen the bulk of what was happening. Oh, there's the side of the sun. I zoomed all the way up on the sun. Let me see what happens here. Now wait a minute, wait a minute. You see this right beneath me right here? This would be the equivalent of the little blue dot that you see when you got your camera and you're taking a picture up in the sky. This is the little blue dot reflection, because if I do this, you can see it right there. We have this, but over here is, I think, the brightness of the sun right here. But this blue, this little white dot is the sun. See it? It's picking up. This right here really does look like the Galactic Federation of Lights Imperial logo when that is unzoomed. Okay. Okay, so it's clear that there is something on the side of that sun, a solid object, because when I take that away, okay, you see it? That's the sun. And I'll show you what it looks like. I'll just barely move this filter. See, that's what it is. It's literally the Imperial symbol, logo. That's what it looks like normal. And there's other objects in the sky. But when I do this, and I put a Luma filter on it, a maximum smooth, it shows something totally different with the sun. And then we're back to things flying around. Let's just look at it. As you can see it, there's so many things flying around on this thing. Massive plasma spirit orbs, and they could even be plasma ships. Just constant flying. This is making me sleepy. It's 8:33. It's been a heavy energy day. It truly has, a draining of an energy. Okay, this must be on the other side of the sun because it's really bright right there. There's those cylinders going straight down. You can vaguely see them, but they're going. They go into the side also. Constant flying around up there in the sky. I guess they're battling it out. But they don't seem to be interacting with one another, so they're not fighting. They're not having a clash with one another up there, but there are cylinders that are coming down out of the sky. And if they're coming down like it's this one over here, it's just like the same thing at the observatory in Hawaii is what they're like. It's right there beneath me, coming down out of the sky. They're all over the earth, inside the earth. And it is presumed that humans live all on the surface of the earth. All over the earth, we occupy the surface. But what if it's like all inside? That's occupied inside the earth. Just like the above is occupied. Well, that would make sense if you remember The Coming Race, the book, the Vril. They are inside the earth. They live on top of the earth, and humans live, or they live inside the earth, and humans live on top of the earth. What if these are flying saucers on their sides that are coming down? They could be flying saucers on their sides too, but they kind of really look like cylinders. See, look at those orbs flying around. They're massive. Let me just push the button. I'm trying to hurrying up to go. I'm going to go over here toward the end, but I'm making it speed up a little fast because it's a long video. And it's not good to do too long of videos. They make people sleepy. YouTube doesn't like it. But there are a lot of people who abide by that. Do your 13-minute videos. That's all you are supposed to do. Don't do any longer, because it encourages conversations about all various types of subjects. It really does. I think that's another reason why they don't like long videos, because people can talk, and that's when you see the live chat literally is like slowed down a lot. And even after the videos are done, on certain YouTube channels, oh, you ain't got hardly any comments, but you got some other YouTube channels, hundreds if not thousands of comments, because they let everybody comment. Okay, that's the sun. Yeah. And it could be part of the camera doing it. Would I stake my life on it? No, but it could be something to do with the receptors and stuff inside the camera. But I know that those cylinders coming down from the sky are not an effect of the camera. Neither are these orbs that are flying around an effect of the camera. Oh, this is what I did. These are all the orbs that are up there in the sky. They're literally up there. I moved it to the roof because I wanted to see it being reflected. What was up there in the sky? Because I can see it all in the background. So I wanted to move my camera over to like a dark area. I'm just going to let the camera move over to it because we're getting ready to go over to it so you can see truly what's up in the sky, because I think that's not the only object beneath me. Here we go, you all. You're going to see once this comes over here, it will illuminate what's being hidden with the brightness of the sun. You just see them all. There's tons of them. I gotta get it in the right, I gotta get the right angle in order to capture them. Just gotta wait. So you can still see it being reflected. It's like a mirror. You can take a mirror and you can angle it so you can see activity from the mirror that's actually happening wherever you're pointing it at. And this acts like that too on a dark surface. That's how many's in the sky. All of these things up here are in the sky. All of these, they're clustered up there in the sky. Look, they're all different colors too. And they are massive. And look at that sun's thing right here. That is really wild. I'm going to push the button. And they're just standing still. All of these massive orbs. If they were all a duplicate of one orb, then they wouldn't have all different colors. So there are more than one, and some of them are translucent, some of them are semi-translucent, just like plasma. Some plasma, web plasma, if it works hard enough, it can become a solid, and there's some that are semi-solid, just like these things up here too. These are literally, and they're kind of geometric. But different colors. It's really cool. Just think they're watching from above. They truly are watching from above. All of these massive orbs up here. Even though it's being reflected, I'm using the roof as like a mirror by using some of the sunlight to capture these, is how I did it. There's a lot of them. Okay, now they're gone. Oh, you can see them. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. You can see them. You can see them right here all around the sun. And remember the one NASA product? I have it on my wall. It was a discontinued, I don't know, camera that they discontinued it because behind the sun were all of these UFOs, or all of these life forms clustered all around this. They look like big silver dollars all around the sun, clustered. And I believe that's what's up there still. But they discontinued that particular camera so no one could see what was truly up there behind the sun. And there are things up there behind the sun, lots of them. And they are massive. They truly are absolutely massive. Oh, what's that sun doing? Look at that. If I were to do this, you can tell that is just the sky. That's the sky. But this is the luma to it. I'm just going to let it go like this, you all. It's going to the end. It's like that. I'm going to leave it at that is what I'm going to do. Okay, it went blank again. Let me put myself back here. I'm going to go. This is like wild. Seeing those cylinders come down, I thought it was only in Hawaii, but it's not in Hawaii. It's all over the world. They're going down, and they could possibly be going down in a portal. Maybe a portal opens up, an actual portal opens up, and they go inside the earth. Just like the Earth's magnetic field, whenever there is like a break in it, these three satellites, one of the satellites, they go and they find the break in it, and they call the other satellites coming, and I think something can come through there when its shields are down. Yeah. Thank you, Apple Brooks. Thank you all for watching. There's something going on with all these cylinders, and I'm not sure they're all U.S. cylinders. It can't be. Because where did that theory of the cigar ships come from? And why are they coming down in Hawaii straight down into the ground? And they're all around the same size. Every single one of them, they're all around the same size. So there's not just one. There's thousands, if not millions, of these cylinders all over the earth. And they're smaller than a car. I would say that these cylinders would probably be about as big, probably around 6 foot, probably at least 6 foot, 6 to 7 foot in length. And they could even be, the size of like a 55-gallon barrel. That's what I would picture them like. The width, the diameter of a 55-gallon barrel. So that would be what, maybe a foot and maybe a half, maybe, and probably around 6 to 7 foot in length. These cylinders, I mean, it would be enough if you had a human in it. But then if these things are going around gathering data and spying on people, or who knows what they're doing, there's millions of them. Millions. It's not thousands. No, it's millions of them. And they're going into the earth. They got to go somewhere. They got to go somewhere. And we really don't know what's truly underneath our feet. We don't. Yeah. So I am going to go. Let me see. Brandon, bending the light seems to have residual effects. Perhaps. But these cylinders, when they're up there in the sky, that's really solid objects and stuff like that. Yeah. But you can bring things out if you can angle your camera at the right angle. It does. It's just like things that are hidden in the dark. When you shine the light on them in the right way, they come out into the open for all to see. That's how it happens. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you so much for watching.